Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be another STO episode video, Romulan Mystery, Cutting the Cord. Let's get started.
I have new missions for you.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance that the Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire, and that their persecution of the Remans is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obasek and his forces. But before we come into direct conflict with the Romulans, we want to try a more discreet approach. The data indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakiv, and destroy the Tal Shiar's base. Hakiv must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
I have new missions for you.
Okay, and I'm already headed to the Brea system. So we'll just say, oh, we're way off again. Okay. Right across the map. Okay, so as you can see, I've leveled up to 39. So by the time I finish this mission, I should be level 40. And then we'll just do a quick level 40 update after this mission. Everything will be timestamped, so you can skip ahead. But for now, I will just, yeah, let it be. Let's see if I've got anything I can donate, except for dilithium. Everything's pretty much maxed out except for this one. It's pretty close. So the ones I've done mostly are the Nebula, Starbase 1, and Imperial Minefield. They're the three main task force operations I've been given whenever I select all of them. They're the three that pop up. But as you can see, I've done 3 or 4, and I've come up to level 39. Once we get to level 40, we'll do a purchase skill thing as well. So this video might go a bit long, but I'll have to wait and see how we go. Should have waited to record when I got to the system, I think. Just dragging out again. So the R&D, I accidentally started the beams again. I did want to start the cannons and the engineering to get two more up to level 5. So once these 3 are finished, I will do those 2. Officers, I don't know how I got 21. It should be 20, but I've got 21 going. The next one will complete in 1 hour and 44 minutes. Almost an hour 45 minutes. But with this actually helps level up as well. So I've actually probably gone up another level and a half to 2 levels just doing these over the last 24 hours. A bit of R&D. Admiralty doesn't come until level 52, so I can't do any of that just yet. Almost at the Brea system. If you want any particular playthrough, I'm happy to take suggestions. Once I do get to level, I believe it's level 50 when I can get the ship, the next level up, I will do the same weapon layout as much as I can, and the same engineering tactical console layout as I can. But I'm pretty sure that next ship has better console settings, so that might be a bit difficult. But I'll show you the difference between the 2 ships by having the same ship do the same task force operation, so you can actually see the sort of damage it does compared to the other ship. And again, if I can figure out how to get the other starship from the Age of Discovery, I will do that. But I think it might be a lockbox. I have to find out which one it is. But I'll just go to the wiki for that, find out that information. And we are just about to start cutting the cord. Okay. Now the planets are... There it is. Okay, so this one is a bit of a maze. You've got to go up scaffolding and around buildings and all over the place to get to the end game. So it does take a while.
We have arrived in the Brea system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit. or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Enemy vessel, you are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
Okay, let's zoom out a little. And we'll just go across and wipe them out. Okay, looks like we'll be doing that instead. Useless. Okay. Those cat turrets take quite a bit of damage. Okay. Not sure why I was taking damage there. My shields are up. I know that plasma. I've got the 10% bleed through. Yeah, that's right. Just crashed into each other. Okay, this is a benefit as well. This is a holographic ship support. And as you can see, a photonic freighter will help attack. This is from a Voyager episode where they tried to trick the enemies into thinking there were more ships. I don't remember this mission being so... is it more ships has warped in? Being so hard to get to the surface. What's the damn deal with the ships while I take out the satellites? As you can see, the satellites don't have shields, so they actually take damage straight away. Just take out the other cannons before we beam down. So we're heading directly for the planet, and let's get in range and beam down.
Long-range
Oh, oh.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location. We must be swift. The Tal Shiar base is mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakiv and his Iconian connections. I'll meet you on the surface.
Okay. So there are little side quests you can do, like plant explosives and help resistance groups as you progress through the maze.
We have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them or find ways around them. Hakiv will be somewhere well defended, but we have it cornered now.
Sir, I'm having some trouble getting through all the interference. Away team members are reporting in from all over. I'll try to keep in contact, sir, and we'll organise beachheads teams where possible. Once the team assembles, they may be able to use a site-to-site transport to provide you with reinforcements. Okay, so that... Nope, it's not on here yet. I think it pops up here where you can send down reinforcements from your ship to your location. But that's only on a few different maps. Ooh, 2 hits now down, that's pretty good. Looks like the Tal Shiar are using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. They may have detected us in orbit and they've put up the base in emergency lockdown. Our orbital scans show that a lot of these buildings have catwalks and balconies. You may be able to use those to get over some of the walls and barricades. Some of our tactical teams made it to the surface with beachhead equipment. You may be able to get support from them. Romulan ships will be here soon though, so we'll have to raise the Ranchi shield and won't be able to use transporters. Good luck, Captain. It's the first charge, sir. I've downloaded virtual markers to your HUD that will show you where to go and place additional charges. Yeah. Once you've done this map once or twice, you'll actually be able to go without the markers, but I'm just showing you how they work. Ooh. I don't get why my weapon is so powerful. I've got a lower level than them, for sure. Sir, Romulans are amassing reserves in multiple locations around the base. The Ranchi is in synchronous orbit. Captain, we can provide fire support if you supply target coordinates. That's something else I will show you. Banana pancakes. You can see here the air support. There's 2 locations to use this. You'll see over here. Awesome. Okay. Going too fast. Why did I stop? I don't get why I keep shooting. There's got to be a bug that prevents the controls from doing what they need to do. Actually, I planted. Did I plant that? I did. Okay, I still got it. I thought I had to come back up. Must be later on. Oh, can't jump over that. Okay. Crouch down, that gives us a little protection against energy damage. The cave is in the promenade outside of a building southwest of your location, but you're separated from him by one of those force fields. There's an access gate on the walkway, but you'll need to disable the force field. If you create a massive power draw at one of the other large facilities, it should temporarily disrupt the field. If you get back to on the rooftop, we'll give you a better vantage point. Okay, so this is where you must have to go back up and take that other staircase. Let's is that? Do I have to go this way? I'm not seeing any virtuals. Anything. Cool. Let's have a look at their Remans. There it is. Why is it from the third bomb and not the fourth? I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure three of those staircases pretty much meet up in the same area. Okay, so this is the direction which we came, I think. Nope, it isn't. It's where we want to go. So Akiv's in I'm getting shot at by an actual fighter. That's gonna cause a bit of damage. There's another one. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this is where a group beams in. I'm not sure if you've got to be a tactical, but one of these people should have a access card that helps you bypass something. Get down again. So use the virtual guide. Again, can't jump down. That's where we were before. Okay. Okay, this is the last part here. Okay, now, this is where I should get knocked out a few times because I don't have strong weapons and this is like the end game. Yeah, I haven't thought. Okay. Sweet, I beamed into our keys. So I think they're just around the corner there. They are, okay. Let's see.
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate. Bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's point. And you saw how that ended.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No, we can still finish. You're the cause of all of this. You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it. A lowly being such as yourself cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Okay, now Keith's a tough little bugger. Oh, call for support. Wait, no. What? No. You want to take out the Romulan guards before you go after Kiev, because as you can see, damn tough little bugger. I can't call down anyone else. That's what I was trying to avoid, and I failed. Okay, this may take a while. You want to take out that guy as soon as possible. Ah, damn, he's got another support drone. And yet I can't fire on it. What the hell? Oh. If I was actually able to fire, maybe I'd get through this. This is ridiculous.
Fool, I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
Sweet. Not as sweet. That guy only had one hit left. That's annoying. Okay. Let's get behind him for some flanking damage. Okay, that's it.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over. It's over for you.
Pew pew. Okay. Cool walkaway.
The road to Riemann independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying. I must return to the Zedinia. I recommend you finish what you came to do and leave quickly.
We've located the Iconian computer system. They're in a research room near your courtyard. Just back the way you came. So I might just zoom in a little. It's the other way. Okay. So we have your coordinates, but we can't beam you up until the gate is destroyed. We're getting strange interference. We are prepared to destroy the large Iconian gate with an orbital bombardment. We'll trigger the warhead yield, but you should be in an area far away. So pretty much I ran from that arch down the screen.
Is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedinia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly as prisoners.
We have our work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe. My ship is disabled. You must finish this.
No pressure then? Oh, there it is. Let's get a bit of backup. Ah, you would. Come on, where are ya? So every time they disappear, their shields and hull can be regenerated slightly because they're like regenerating. So it can be annoying. Oh, they're out of
This
range.
is your last chance to surrender. The full force of this dreadnought will be turned against any who persist in this. Resist me, and you will face the full might of the Romulan Star Empire.
Okay, I guess after a certain amount of time, the computer says, "Let's just finish this for you." So any second now, there'll be a cutscene. Here we go.
Sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through. Can't get a sensor lock on it. They're taking the Leoval in tow. They're heading back through the gate.
Did Scylla just escape, or was she kidnapped against her will? Regardless, this gate is deep in Romulan space. It's too risky to leave it in Tel Shiar control, even with Arkiv and the Empress gone. There it is.
Ship is under attack.
Come on.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
If that was another Iconian gateway, that explains how they moved entire fleets. We have to get out of Romulan space and warn Starfleet Command. The Romulan threat may be over for now, but it looks like a bigger threat is looming in the horizon. Let's collect the goodies and go to Starbase.
Starfleet will continue the search for Scylla's vessel, but as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Scylla's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. We have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when their backs are against the wall. Like wounded Salot cats, they will strike out at anyone in reach, and the Federation may bear the brunt of their fury. The return of the Iconians could change everything.
Okay, let's have a look. Again, you can get kit sets, so I'm not really worried about that. Okay, so this is a rear ship weapon, and it just
I
let.
have
Congratulations, Admiral.
We're being hailed by Admiral Quinn. Okay, so speak to ship vendor. Let's get another ship. You're now admirals. Okay, so let's. Cruiser. Okay, it must be a level 60 or 50 or 60 because we're at level 40. We still don't have it. So this is from towards the end of Voyager series. There was a prototype starship created, and this one actually splits into 3 different ships and does a multi-vector attack. Done. Hang on, why did both of them just disappear? Okay. Let's go to the Z store and see. I think it's a tier 6 ship, so it'll be
The
levels.
Federation has offered the
I have new missions for you.
Oh, did I buy it already? Eek. Thought I left it until later. Great. Okay. Alrighty then. Streamliner, Temporal Battle Cruiser. Yep, must be tier 6. So I'm going to have to get to level 60. Okay, let's see what else we unlocked with level 40. Sorry. Let's do it here. Okay. Let's get this centralized. Okay, duty officer awarded. So you actually did see that in the last previous video. Another space ability for purchase skill. A bridge officer, we saw that. I didn't use it because it was a rare, not an ultra rare. Nothing. More ship points. Nothing. And a new ship. New ship slot. Permission to buy the next rank of ship. So, as per usual, the traits here have unlocked another one. And another one. And we got probably a few more here to deal with as well. And again, I haven't got any of these activated. So once I activate these, my combat skills should go up with them. Oh, 20 points. That means I didn't do it last time. Okay, that's my bad. Okay, so I'm just going to collect. Okay. Okay, what's this do? Turn rate. Yep, I want to get my turn rate up. Okay. Okay, let's get my turn rate up a little bit more. And another bit of turn rate. Damage control. Total regeneration out of combat. Hull plating gives you bonus against damage. Okay, and ground. Again, I just want to get my... If I don't really focus... Don't really focus on kits. Personal shield is always good. The better your shield is, the better damage you can take. So this is a 12% bonus to your shields, 20% bonus. Capacity of shield goes up. Okay, so what I forgot to do is go through what these do, but I'm pretty sure I said I'd do that in a video where I do each column by themselves. Now, as you can see, because I've unlocked a heap of these, you can see that they're glowing green down here. That means I can unlock a bonus. So let's have a quick look. I think... Yep, transwarp cooldown for when that's later, so let's have a look at this. Maximum shield capacity and I don't use stealth, I use shield capacity, so I'm going to go for shields. Anything that helps me in combat, really. Okay, energy critical chance. It really depends. If your weapons have good critical damage, you want the chance to go up. And if they do have good critical chance, you want your damage to go up. So I'm just going to do my damage. Why will that not let me click? There we go. Wait a minute, what happened just there? Oh, there's one underneath it, that's why. Okay, Starship. Okay, so this is good against tractor beams. You can see I was getting held quite a bit by tractor beams, so I'm going to get rid of that. I still will be held, but they won't last as long, or might get a bit more movement from that. Subsystem, energy drain, resistance, shield drain. Well, I want to keep my shields up, so I'll go for that. Now, this is a bonus. Probability mechanics. For a small window of time, you can force the universe to see things your way, vastly increasing the chance that every bit of damage done to your foes will be critical hit. Unlocks after choosing 24 abilities for this option. So that's for engineering. And if you go across here, probability skill, shell penetration, and cyclops. So hull healing and shield healing also doubled. Chance to gain stacking armor penetration increases the accuracy of defense for duration. Okay. It's the same three things, but you can either have your shield and hull healing done 3 times, or gain armor 3 times, or increase your accuracy and defense for a duration for 3 times. So we'll have to wait and see how we go for that with the next one. So with my engineering, let's have a quick gander. Hangar health, battery expertise. I don't use batteries. I'm more likely to use hangar pets, so those little scorpion fighters that I collected. So I want my hangar's pet to be a lot more deadly. Maximum hull capacity subsystem repairs. This is the duration of stuff. Subsystem offline is very critical depending on which subsystem it is. But again, having your hull at a higher level, that will just give you a better chance at fighting off the enemy. So I'd go for hull, but everyone's got their own gameplay. The retrain skills, I just sold something on the exchange. Your retrain skills, you can actually click on this, it'll bring these all back down to 0, you'll get your 30 points back so far, and I think it was like 5 or 6, oh no, 8 points for ground so far. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure how many more points I'm going to get. It does stop after a while. Might be level 50, because at level 50 other Admiral perks come in, so they probably traded off the points for the perks, so I'd say around level 50 you'd stop getting points. Okay, so I'm still with this ship, but you can see here that I've got level 6, so let's go down to the shipyard. So last time I showed you how to use the exchange to get decent level. Now with this level you should be able to use level 10 weapons, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But you'll see here with the acquire ship, no, sorry, not acquire, manage ship, because we just acquired one. It was this tactical escort. We got level 8 here. But if we go to the exchange, you'll see that we can get actual level 10. So the thing you can do is you can go to the exchange and buy the level 10 that you can get now. But that's a waste of energy credits until you get to level 60, which is your maximum, where you'll get level 12 weapons. Okay, clear that. I am a Admiral, Rear Admiral. A Rear Admiral, let's search. Level 10, 9 and 10 weapons. So you can actually spend a couple of thousand on energy weapons and shields and everything for your crew and your ship. Or you can actually go down here and get the level 8 equipment from your previous, from your next level ship. So even though this level of ship can take a level 10, it encourages you to use the exchange to buy weapons. So let's have a look at this. Got some shields, again, level 8. Just basic shields, so that's basically what we got on this ship. If we have a look at this, it should pop up. Yeah, I say the current shield we have on the ship is a level 8. The one I'm looking at is a level 9. So the level 8 has a slightly better capacity. Okay, only, because my current shields have a 10% bleed through, the one that this one here is actually better. Yeah, so you're better off swapping that out. So if I want to, I can get rid of all these level 6, replace them with a couple of level 8s. I'm not a cannon build, I don't use cannons all that often, so I'm more than happy to discard these things and just swap out the torpedoes and phasers. And again, you can see that this ship has 4 and 3. This is the next level up from all the other ships I've got here, and there's still 4 and 3. So what I'll do is I'll bring these down. I'm pretty sure the things are locked to my character. They're bound to character. And if you look at this, it's got the infinity symbol, little 8. You go to upgrade, you bring it here, it'll turn that into an actual... Oh no, you can't upgrade these. That sucks. Oh no, I'm not high enough. I've got to be level 50 to do that anyway. But once you do that, that will actually turn to like a level 10 or something. And once you got to level 10, you can actually upgrade the item. So let's have a look at that. Can I actually upgrade anything? Oh, I can upgrade stuff, but as you can see, if I upgrade it, I will get a level 10. But I'm not guaranteed that it's going to be from common to uncommon, which is green. But you can't go from common to rare. You've got to go from common to uncommon to rare. So you've got to level up the quality as well as the level. And you can actually, I've actually done this on another character where I've got it to level 15 rare, but because my boosts weren't good enough, I couldn't actually get it past level 15 ultra rare. So I upgraded it 4 or 5 times and it just stayed as an ultra rare, not an epic. So that's something you got to be careful of. You got to make sure that your technology points are good, that you can actually upgrade, and that your boosts are going to give you that next level of quality as well. So what I'm going to do is, actually I'll just double click on this, it just makes it easier. Okay, now this is a science vessel, so a combat vessel, sorry. Combat vessels have a secondary weapon slot, so basically it has a 360 degree turret, which adds it to a level, gives you 8 weapon slots instead of just the 7. Now my ship here, as you can see, goes from aft weapon to device. There's aft weapon, experimental weapon, device. For a science vessel, let's see if I've got any. Secondary deflector. So that's your trade-off for the the tactical and the science. Engineering, I can only assume has better consoles. But again, I'm not sure. I don't muck around too much with these things. So let's see. Let's actually have a look at this. My current weapon is a plasma beam. It does 245 plasma. This weapon does 269 phaser. So it does better phaser damage, but plasma damage is better in general just because it has that corrosive effect. But I'm going to swap that out. Let's swap that out. Let's have a look. This deflector has 12.5 bonus, whereas the one I've got currently is only a 10. So I'm going to swap that out. The impulse engine. Flight speed, so you'll see that I'll be flying a little bit faster. My turn rate won't change, but my flight speed will increase slightly, so we'll swap those out. Warp engine. Okay, so hyper injected warp core is a lot better than this. There's no bonuses to this thing in particular, so I can actually just get rid of that. Let's have a look at the shields. The shields have an extra 800 or so shield capacity. The regeneration rate is a lot less, but that extra amount of shields can take just a little bit more damage. So if you're turning, my turn rate's been increased because of my engineering stats in my skill tree, because I've increased my turn rate. So that's going to offset the shields taking damage. So I'll swap that out for that shield. So the only thing we haven't swapped out is the warp core. And let's have a look at the photon torpedoes. 2,428 kinetic damage, which is better than both of the current weapons I have. So if I swap that out, that's an excess torpedo, because I don't like having torpedoes on the back. I prefer to have phasers and turrets. So let's have a look at this. This is bound to character, and what it does is it creates 3 level 41 cloak tractor beam mines. So I'll just dump that. I'll replace the turret. How about that? So as you can see, the it's only 2 levels better. These are rares, uncommons, and these are just commons. So even the commons can be better than the uncommons if they're a higher level, but obviously an uncommon of this level will be just as good. So you really have to upgrade the quality as well as the level. The quality is the common to uncommon, and the level is 1, 2, and 3. So the rarer the item, the more power it's going to have. And as you can see, this one's an ultra rare, or very rare, sorry. And a very rare is going to be a lot better than a uncommon or common. So I can delete all this because I can't sell them. Let's have a look. I can salvage it. I don't. It's equipped. Oh no, this one's sellable because it's not an uncommon. So anything that is common, you can equip without it being locked into your account. But anything that's uncommon or above will lock in. So I can't sell this one. And I can't sell that one. But I can sell everything else. Okay, that's bound to... that's because that came from the actual ship that I created. So if you buy these ships, you can't just sell the equipment, discharge the ship, buy it again, sell the weapons, discharge and repeat. So what they've done is, if you buy these ships, you actually get these locked to your account. You can upgrade them, but they're locked to your account. So that's one way they can stop you from like getting unlimited energy credits, is by reselling the same stuff over and over again. So as you can see, even though this ship has that extra experimental weapon slot to make it just that little bit better, I want to keep this ship because I want to keep this an Age of Discovery era playthrough, so I'm using this Discovery era ships. And I've just got to go to Wikipedia and find out how to collect the other ship. I think it's again, I don't watch the series, so I think it's the main ship. I thought this was, but apparently it's not. This is just one of the ships from the show. So there is another ship or two from Age of Discovery that I can actually use. So once I've done that, got that sorted out, I'll do what I can. So if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Any criticism, I'm more than happy to take criticism. All I ask is that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.